minutes, the lines are open to get rid of either Cameron or John. In the last hour, Federico's been telling everyone who he's nominated, which is actually against Big Brother rules. Naughty, naughty. Cameron's been saying he feels much more relaxed now. First eviction's over. And John, well, John is just being John. Now, come round here, because I really want to show you this amazing lady. Look. This is our Big Brother superhero. Who do you think should be out next?
I don't know, so long as John stays in, that'll be cool. That would be priceless.
You want John staying?
I do, yes.
Okay, so to evict Cameron, call, thank you, 09011 214402, that's 09011 214402, or to boot out John, call 09011 214405. That's 09011 214405. So, you voted Federico out. How is he? How are Cameron and John? This is what happened to you in the whole hour.
Oh, you're just going to keep...
Federico, you have 1 hour to say your goodbyes.
Right, see you later.
You know I'm surprised at that.
I know. I've not really been lively. I'm making jokes, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyone who's watching might think, well, if he doesn't want to be there, we'll put him at his misery, you know what I mean?
God, I wonder who's going to be the next to go. I have absolutely no idea.
This is hard, this next one.
I think he's shocked. Yeah, I think he's very shocked.
Good lad, boy. Flip's sake. I'm going to tell everyone that I've nominated.
No!
Fuck it!
No,
I've nominated you, and I'm sorry, right? Don't apologise, mate. First week... No, like, it was just... I told him it was a bullshit... What the fuck? I'm going! The guy's on me out! Right, I've nominated you, and I'm sorry, right?
Don't apologise.
I'm nothing against you. I think you're a lovely man, and I just done it because I didn't really know what else to do. I nominated you the very first week, and apologised twice about it. Because I had you completely wrong. Thought you were a ped. I nominated you once, I'm telling everyone, right? Just because... No, I just gave him quite a reason I've nominated you as well, alright?
It's all right.
So I'm telling everyone who I nominated.
Okay.
Just because they can't throw me out, can they?
No.
Because I'm walking. But it was nothing personal, and it was just...
we know that.
Let's go back to that.
We know that.
You told Cameron and John that you nominated him as well.
He's nominated me too.
What?
Oh my God,
he's nominated Cameron as well.
Flagrant rule breaking here.
Don't talk about it at all.
No, I'm just going to double check.
Just hear about it and don't talk about it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Tell everybody. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
I always thought you nominated me.
I've never seen John laugh like that. He's quite frightening, a bit manic. OK, let's just take a quick look at them now. And Fred's apparently been saying to Goss that he's going to hand out bits of bread and butter pudding out to the girls outside. Not sure if he's going to be able to win them back with the bread and butter pudding, but I've heard it is splendiferous. So, anyway, I am now going to talk to the house.
Get nominated one week, I think I might.
Big Brother House, this is Davina.
Hello, Davina.
Federico, you are the 4th person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Yes. You have 1 minute to gather your belongings and say your goodbyes. I am coming to get you.
1 minute. We've got them on. All different. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, we've got so many
50 seconds.
talents here tonight. One here, Big Brother, Supercam, Batman. Let's go on and on. The line's still open. We should be out next. Cameron or John, numbers are on your screen now.
Right, shall we go, Scott?
Come on, let's get started somewhere. decent turnout. Not as many as I was expecting.
Welcome back to Big Brother and welcome Federico!
Thank you.
I managed to tame you enough to get him to sit in the chair. Anyway, listen, quickly before we start, there's just 6 minutes left to vote for who you want out next. The numbers are on the screen now for the last time. Now, Federico, who do you think they should be voting out next between Cameron and John?
That's a horrendous question, but thank you very much. I think you should vote for who you don't want to be in the house.
It is that simple.
I will not name names, but whoever anyone feels like voting for, vote for them. Don't vote for them.
Now, also, the housemates did all say they would be coming back each week to kind of give the housemates support. Anushka couldn't make it tonight for very personal reasons, but Justine and Sissy are both here.
Hey! Justine and Sissy!
A bit of moral support. They've had a taste of the high life on the outside, which I'm sure you'll be enjoying.
Is it good?
Yeah, which I'm sure you'll be enjoying soon. Now, listen, you've handled nominations really, really well, actually, until this week. And you seem to take it quite badly. Why was that, do you think?
I suppose, I mean, I don't think I took it badly because I was angry. It was just the whole process was starting to get quite, turgid and really drawn out.
It also feels quite personal in the end. If it's happened to you a couple of weeks in the trot, you think, well, hold on a minute.
I was just annoyed really that everyone had a chance to go in and nominate, and you find yourself nominated, but upset's the wrong word. You just for the last 10 days I wasn't really enjoying it. Well,
everybody says when they go in, it's just a game and we all have to nominate, but when it's your name up, it is always, I think, hard to take because you do somewhere wonder who was it and why and who do you think it was?
That nominated me? I'd say the 3 girls. Yeah, it's the 3 girls.
And why?
Why? Because I probably never made enough effort to get to know them, and at times we'd be having conversations, and I wasn't really interested, and maybe they understood that.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to dig you out of that hole very quickly now. With the nominations, let's have a look.
It's Federico. Like, if you're betting 85%, you've got to put in 85% or above in your effort in the task, and I think this week he bet 100%, and I don't think he's giving 100%.
Federico, some of the comments that he came out with about that you can't trust women and all that sort of stuff, I didn't agree with. Just thought it was a little bit out of order what he said.
Federico, confrontational with his conversational style, and sometimes gets people's backs up.
Federico, sometimes when I go to the toilet after Federico has been, I tread.
I'm a man.
Pee.
Federico, when we got given the task, we were having a bit of a debate whether what percentage to do. If he could have got away with it, I think he'd have let the person come into the dining room and given 100% without the group's consent.
Were you surprised by any of the people there?
I suppose Goss is not really practising what he preaches. Actually, right back there, he's talking about trust and things like that. And if he has a problem, he should probably bring it up to someone's face, as opposed to going into the diary room.
But you knew that when
tales.
you made nominations, you have to come up with a reason.
Yeah, you have to come up with something. I'm not offended. It's just a game, and it's not that important.
Do you think the reasons were fair?
Well, do I think they were fair? To remember the reasons, I don't see where Goss's point's coming from, you know, because I've offended people, but, you know, it was 12 different people. We can't agree and make love on everything, you know, so...
Why not?
No. Because I don't want to. So,
okay.
So if it was that what he wanted, I don't understand it. No.
I think one of the major things that the housemates had an issue with the tasks.
Yeah.
Because, well, let's just take a look at this.
Oh, that's brilliant, thank you. Personal nightmare. Talking about you get 20 seconds before people go like
What is the Cub Scouts law?
See, I answered the harder question here. This was a harder question.
To do my duty to God.
But it was the wrong
you
question.
But it was still harder. It was a medium lycra suit. It was a second layer of skin. I could have painted it on myself.
You had to. No. But you weren't running.
It's because I didn't want to run.
Your mission was failed. One housemate did not make it to the plinth.
We all knew it was me, didn't we?
I was wondering about the task, and just whether I might have jeopardised it a little bit.
So I fucked up.
The two tasks have been the bane of my existence in this house. Did I get my own question right?
You did not.
I feel I'm going to implode. These tasks are killing me. They're eating up my insides. Like a deadly virus tearing into my immune system.
Tongue in cheek.
Any second now, I'm going to crumble.
The hilarity. I was enjoying it.
It's just so funny that you look so serious and you're dressed as Campman. Kind of, oh, the hilarity. So, I mean, the task, the impression that I got right as a viewer, as a Big Brother viewer, was that you couldn't really be bothered. Now, was that a fair impression?
I didn't take it that seriously, no.
But when all that money was being bet on food,
well,
did you think that it wasn't
one time when I was asked what was it like winning the task, and I says, it was just like losing and gets a lot of money for it, you know, it wasn't really... I suppose I should have went in for a different approach, but...
Everybody can get food and drink and have like a real laugh for a week and...
It was also something that I wasn't going to have sleepless nights over, you know.
Because I think that's where you got yourself into trouble first time round, was with the nominations for the task, because people felt that you weren't putting in what they put in. Do you think that was fair?
I'm not really... I'm not at all bothered about it, you know. Maybe it was fair. Maybe they were upset that I wasn't putting in enough effort, you know. That's a shame.
Did you feel that you were kind of sometimes, you know, with sort of the fibs about the 1 foot out of the boat just to get the chewing gum, and then sort of not quite telling the truth about the law and the promise?
When that happens, you know, like I didn't have really an accurate... I just thought I'd stepped out for a second. And I wasn't out for 20 seconds, was I? I was out for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, but you weren't allowed out at all. You were only allowed out for 20 seconds.
I forgot about it. I just went to get some chewing gum. But, you know... I had a dry mouth, for God's sake, Davina. My mouth was dry.
Ask someone to get you some gum.
No,
anyway, Fred, let's move on.
It was Anushka's fault.
Let's talk. Let's
blame Anushka.
She's not here. Blame her.
That's exactly right.
Listen, let's talk something more fun.
Yes.
Okay, Italian stallion. That's more like it, right? Who did you fancy in the house? There must have been someone.
Absolutely no one.
There must have been someone.
Every day, a lot of people became more and more unattractive to me.
Like who?
Tanya.
Why? Why Tanya?
Because when you meet Tanya, you think, okay, no one can possibly be that shallow, and every day she confounds you by becoming even more shallow.
Rouge every day. The rouge
yes.
is yeah.
She's basically like her nails, repulsive, fake, and plastic.
Right, on the one hand, because we did get the bit of the impression with the Italian stallion, you do seem to love the company of ladies, but then on the other hand, you said that they couldn't do tasks. If they don't pay for dates, they're slappers. And all the girls from Newcastle
are as well, aren't they? Come on, go Dutch, go
What
Dutch.
about... No. Oh, no. There's no hope, Mrs. Federico. I don't know what to say. That you also said that all the girls from Newcastle are slappers. She whispered in your ear. Your mum whispered in your ear, behave, before you started.
She's been saying that since I was 10 years old, but...
Have you got anything to say for yourself to the women of Britain?
I've got nothing but respect for the women of Britain. And
it's slightly redeeming
it basically comes down to terminology. If you regard slag as a derogatory word, then that's your point of view.
But doesn't everybody here regard the word slag as a derogatory word?
Slag's a beautiful thing. If I was to call women a slag, for God's sake, it's beautiful.
I'm just going to give the women of Newcastle a chance to speak back. Take a look at this.
That was one of my better ones.
Honestly, I've never seen so many slags in my life.
I can assure you the girls in Newcastle aren't flappers.
But I think he's an absolute tosser. He thinks he's all that, and he's not. We need some respect.
And then I would look at her face and say, you're a dirty slag.
To the quayside in Newcastle, see how many slappers you see then.
Well, personally, I think he's a chauvinist pig.
There's a lot of girls in Newcastle with a lot of class, and he definitely shouldn't generalise and call everyone
gorgeous,
slappers.
actually.
He says slap boys there because he's totally wrong.
Go on, right, Alfred. He's a nasty kiss away.
You should shut
That's
your
not a
nose
lady,
down.
that
All these
wasn't even a
girls
woman.
because we're all fantastic.
Okay. Listen, we've learnt a lot about you, right?
Thank
but
you.
what have you learnt about yourself?
I don't think I've grown as a person. I don't think I went in there and found out absolutely anything about myself. It wasn't that kind of experience.
Okay.
No.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
We've learnt something about you that you may like to argue. Take a look at this.
You heard the way they keep like dissing his Willie?
No.
They're always saying how small it is because apparently it was Did you actually see it? Oh no.
Teeny weeny. Look, that's why he's so angry at the world.
Now, please tell me it's a grower.
Answers on a postcard. I've absolutely no idea what they're talking about.
Your winkle.
Wiggle?
Your winkle.
My winkle?
Your willy. Oh, Federico, let's forget about that. Let's watch. Why?
What's a winkle?
Why, a penis.
No, is
Anyway, let's watch the reasons why you were so completely and utterly watchable.
Now this is surreal. It's not bad, isn't it? Like,
I feel like a human being today. Would Big Brother rather be a squirrel or have the ability to fly?
I never realised the Scots were such great lovers.
You talking to me? Let me tell you, baby. I thought you were Joe from Mickey Mouse. No. You eat the speech like Popeye.
If I had to pick one, it would be Federico.
The two tasks have been the bane of my existence in this house.
Housemates have failed.
And then I would look at her face and say, you're a dirty slag. That was the best.
Could I see you take a shit, please?
It's a win-win situation, you know what I mean? If I go, I'm going to be happy. If I stay, I'll know that everyone loves me.
I hope happiness comes to the Big Brother house once more.
I just want to say very quickly now that I think, Federico, you were a very, very entertaining housemate to watch. Controversial, but you were really entertaining to watch, and it was nice having you in there. Thanks very much to Federico. Okay, listen, go and see Mum. Right, I've got the results here, so I am now going to talk to the house. Big Brother House, this is Davina. You are live on Channel 4.
Hello, Davina.
How are you?
Hello.
Cameron and John, the lines are closed. The votes have been counted and verified. I can reveal that the fifth person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is...
Come on, Davina.
Hurry up.
Come on.
John. John, you have less than an hour to say your goodbyes.
Nice, mate.
Is it not freaking Cameron?
No, tickle. Tickle. So finally go, we don't have to pay no more money. Yeah. Mate. Let me know, big man.
You done it, big man.
He's like, John, mate.
Oh, we'll see you there, lad.
I didn't have any
Take
doubt.
it easy. Oh,
Mate,
I
big
feel really good.
I'll see you. You will see me.
Oh, I'm shouting.
He's the new
That's good. That's good.
Good.
Well, anything you need to do?
No.
Alright, sit down then.
John, you had less than 1 hour to say goodbye.
You've got a following and a half out there.
That's my brother. I can tell his voice. It's my brother and my housemate. I can tell their voices.
That came so quick and I was so...
I didn't know that!
I think
No,
I'm getting beaten up.
The difference between is and mountain name, was it a week or something like that? It seemed about that long, but the other bit was like, and I wasn't ready for it again.
She sounded quite depressed. It's John.
I think she's just got to be so, she must have to be so
gotta be so down.
you're going to go out and expect her to be like, so
So you do it before she goes,
dour, and she'll be-
and then she turns it off and she goes, and then she comes back again.
John, poor Davina. She's had to deal with Federico.
Oh, what a night she's going to get money tonight.
She's got a little baby in her tummy, so be nice to her.
I'll be gentle with her.
Good. Don't pat her.
See, now, luck doesn't work. I've done all 4 things and it doesn't work. Right, I've got to put my other shirt on and all sorts.
You've got an hour,
John.
Less than an hour.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, I'll just get it all done and then I'll be back.
Under an hour to say you goodbye.
So Cameron.
He better be gentle with me. Right, do you want to go outside? Come on, let's go. Follow me. Ladies and gents, it's Federico! At least he's getting a rapturous welcome. Okay, we're going to be back here on Channel 4 at 11:15 tonight when the dressing gown wearing, ever-weeding, boring and absolute living legend John Tickle will turn his fairy back on the house. So listen, I hope it's not as much hard work as Federica was. I'll see you then.
On the handbells. Shit.
What fight about the food?
Remember when, not the fight, but when we had the discussion on the grass about people eating too much and that.
Oh,
and it was the only thing that I could come up with. I was really pressed.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah. I figure, they want to have reasons where people have arguments. Oh, well, that's one, I suppose. So.
Well, I have no hard feelings.
I swear.
I think that was a fair point. I kind of thought I could have dealt with it.